Hey YouTube, Cinny Steve back with another video, and today we're looking at the Amiga hit squads. Now there isn't a definitive list out there anywhere, and that's why I've sort of gone for it really, just for my own real curiosity, because as I say, there's no list out there. I had quite a few and I just carried on going. So I'm really just going to go through the collection so far. I'm about 5 or 6 short. I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to end up keeping them, because as I say, it originally started out as a curiosity thing, and now I sort of know, I think I've got a definitive list. There's one or two I'm not sure of. I know Hall of Light has got one of them on there, and I saw one in a brochure that I've never seen before that's not on Hall of Light, but as I say, I've got a pretty definitive list, barring one or two that I'm not sure of. But anyway, let's start from the beginning, and basically it starts with Afterburner. Now I'm going to go with in alphabetical order but per box size, so I'm going to start off with this size box. This is the smallest box you get. So first up we've got Afterburner. Next up we've got Altered Beast. Then we've got Arkanoid Revenge of Doe. Wouldn't mind the full price release of that. Pretty rare game. Then we've got Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja. Next up we've got Badlands. Then we've got Batman Cape Crusader. Always liked the artwork on that game, but never could get on with it. Bit of an adventure game. Then we've got Batman the movie. Beach Volley. Full price game, but that's quite expensive now. Same as this one really. Bubble Bobble. Cabal. Classic Amiga game. Castle Master. All 4 Amiga game. Chase HQ. So disappointed when I got that back in the day. Crazy Cars. Daley Thompson's Olympic Challenge. Escape from the Planet of the RobotMonsters. Atari classic. Then we've got the free boring Fun School for the under 6s. This one's a little bit ropey. It's got tape around it that's gone a bit discoloured. Could do with an upgrade. This one's quite nice though. 6 to 8 year olds. And then the blue one, the over 8s. We've got Ghostbusters 2. Dreadful game, but I actually prefer the sequel film to the original. Head Over Heels. That only got a hit squad release, didn't get a full price release. Then we've got Hudson Hawk. A game that came with a cap in the full price release. Absolute classic IK Plus. Ivanhoe. Jack Nicklaus Ultimate 18 Holes, I believe it's called. I know that on Hall of Light they've got Mean 18 as a hit squad release, and I don't think that got a hit squad release. I believe that is exactly the same game, because even in the brochure it says Mean 18. Now as far as I know, these didn't get an American release, but I believe that's the American title of that game. And as I say, I'm pretty sure it didn't get a hit squad release. I believe it means that game. Then we've got Last Ninja 2. Lombard RAC Rally. Midnight Resistance. Narc. Navy Moves. Absolute classic Newzealand Story. Nightbreed, that's the action game. The other version didn't get a hit squad. Operation Thunderbolt. Operation Wolf. My one's actually quite ropey, got a bit of a missing art on the front. It is quite hard to get these in decent condition. I haven't done too bad, but I know there was a few that could do with updating. But next we've got Pang. This one's actually quite nice. I've had that for years. I remember when I was streamlining my collection like years and years ago, I ended up selling the big box Pang to get that, just not to get that, just to keep that to save space. And we've got Pictionary. Pit Fighter, atrocious game on everything I think. Got Platoon. Unplayable on the Amiga is Power Drift. This one I found actually quite hard to get hold of is Predator. I think I ended up paying about 25 quid for that, which is actually quite expensive for a small box hit squad game. We've got Prince of Persia. Now I do know that sort of Prince of Persia, probably IK plus, there's a few that are sort of 20 to 30 quid pure, and like Pang, purely because the full price releases are quite expensive. Pro Tennis Tour. Again, sequel didn't get a hit squad, but that was the superior game. We've got Puffys Saga, which I know absolutely nothing about. Puzznic. The classic R-Type. I think this is the only small box game that doesn't have art around all the sides. It's only got it around 2 of them. We've got Rainbow Islands, classic. Rambo 3, that only got a hit squad release, I believe, in the UK. Well, I mean, it didn't get full price release in the UK. I think it got full price release in America. RBI Baseball. Red Heat. It's another one I struggle to get hold of. Renegade. It's not rare. I think I've seen about 3 copies since, but at the time it took me a while. Robocop. Robocop 2. Run the Gauntlet. Shadow Warriors. Sly Spy Secret Agent. Smash TV. This is Stun Runner. That was a gift from Big Game Al. Appreciate that. Super Hang On. Great Amiga game. Love that. Test Drive 2, the Duel. Terminator 2. Total Recall. Trivial Pursuit. The Untouchables. Voyager. And the last one on the small box is Whizball. Now I believe they are all of the small box releases. Again, I'm not 100% sure. There's a few I've found on the other boxes that I didn't know existed. So by all means, if you know of any more, that is the idea of this. I want to create a definitive list just for collectors in the future. So yeah, let's move on to the medium boxes. Right, onto the medium boxes. To be honest, I think these are my favourite ones actually, my favourite boxes. I quite like the small ones as well, but I don't know, something about these ones. First up we've got Addams Family. This was quite a tough one to get hold of. Chase HQ 2. Special Criminal Investigation. Haven't had that one too long actually. Another tough one actually to get hold of is the Cycles I found. I mean, I don't think any of these are particularly rare. I just think there's not as many people selling Amiga games these days. That's what I think anyway. Grand Prix Circuit. We've got Hard Driving 2. Hard Nova. Now this one came out of nowhere because I didn't know it had been released, and that's Hardball. I'd never seen that one before and haven't seen it since. Probably had that about 2 years. I've not seen another copy of that. We've got Hook. Pushover. Again, another quite tough one to find. I found it pretty tough to find. Parasol Stars, Rainbow Islands 2. Again, the full release is quite pricey, so that one I think you'd be lucky to get it for sort of under 25 quid. Shadowlands. Simpsons vs Space Mutants. Sleepwalker. Now this is the only one I've seen. It's got 2 releases, same art, actually, like same boxes, but they've got different stickers. So one is specifically saying it's 1200, which is that one, and obviously the normal one. I don't know if the versions are any different. I know the discs, I'm pretty sure the discs are different. So that one just says Sleepwalker. Let me get this one out just to make sure. So yeah, the discs are different. So that one is, I don't know if there's any glare on that, but it doesn't say 1200 on there, so it just says CBM Amiga, and this one says Amiga 1200. So yeah, interesting. I don't know if there's any other games. I haven't seen it. Again, if you know, in the comments, please let me know. It's the only game I've ever seen with that. Is Sleepwalker. So you get stuff like this where it will say if it's compatible with 1200 or not compatible with 500 plus. I've seen that, but yeah, I've never actually seen with a proper spine specifying it's a 1200 game. Now we've got Toki. Again, another game that the original is around a sort of 50-60 quid game, so that seems to sort of hold its value. WWF WrestleMania. Pretty common game. And then WWF European Rampage. So the ones missing from the medium-sized boxes, we've got Lethal Weapon. Blue Angels, and Fourth and Inches. Fourth and Inches, again, I didn't realise it had come out. Again, it's in the brochure, which I didn't actually read that long ago. So, but one did come up. I know somebody who's got it who didn't want to sell at the time being anyway. Lethal Weapon, I know I've had before. I don't think it's particularly rare. It's not like the 8-bits where it's ridiculously rare and expensive. And Blue Angels, which I know I've got a friend who's got Blue Angels and another one of the big box games that's missing. So yeah, I believe I've only got 3 missing. I'm not sure if Super Wonder Boy, that's a curiosity, along with another one which I'll show a bit later. But I imagine if Super Wonder Boy did get an Amiga Hit Squad release, I think it might have been in this box, but again, it's on Hall of Light saying it did get a release. I haven't seen it anywhere. I've never seen it. They've got no pictures. So again, in the comments, if you've ever seen it, if you own it, want to sell it, let me know in the comments. Right, let's get on to the big boxes. Right, moving on to the big box games. First up we have 688 Attack Sub. We've got A-Train. Archer McLean's Pool. Birds of Prey. Black Crypt. Budokan. Or Budokan. Classic cannon fodder. Desert Strike. I've got a couple of these with these sort of Christmas stickers that I'm guessing the shops put on there. Don't know whether to take them off. We've got Classic June. June 2. Epic. España, the games. Quite a tough one to get hold of, that one. F29 Retaliator. And then we've got this curious one from, there's about 4 like this, Fantasy Manager, 95, 96. It's got a bit of a strange spine compared to the rest of them. As I say, there's about 4 like it. We've got European Football Champ. Obviously I put that under Football Champ rather than European, and that's why that's not really where it should be. There's also European Champions, European Champions on the Hit Squad label. I've got the discs and the manual for it. I haven't actually got them with me, but I've definitely got it. I'm guessing it came out in a box this size. And this is Football Glory, again another one in the strange spine. And funnily enough, they're all, I think there's 4 of them, and they're all football games. Gunboat. Indianapolis 500. Absolute classic Jimmy White Spelman Snooker. John Madden American Football. Gonna run out of space pretty quick here, I think. Jurassic Park. KGB. Probably my worst condition Hit Squad game, I reckon. That's Kid Picks. Although I know an iron wouldn't go amiss with this one. Bit of squashing on the top. I'm sure we can sort that out. Because that's a good thing about the Hit Squads. I mean, I'm not really a fan of colouring in games, but because they're all black boxes, and usually the edgeware is literally on the black, on the sides, I mean, things like this, I think a Sharpie would actually neaten them right up. Lure the Temptress. This is a strange one. I know there's a few games like this where you've got a sticker in the corner where they've put another game in there. Like on this occasion, it's Archer McLean's Pool. There's no screenshots or anything like that of Archer McLean's Pool, so I think it's just the shops putting that sticker on. Maybe they've got a game laying around, they just print them off and just make it more appealing, I suppose. MiG-29 Fulcrum. MiG-29M Super Fulcrum. PGA Tour Golf. This is Populous. Populous 2 with Post-it note on the back. No idea what that's doing there. And again, more Christmas stickers. Powermonger. Reach for the Skies. Realms. Remember, this one was quite a tricky one to get hold of. I believe I got it from France in the end. And Risky Woods as well. People seem to command the price for this one. I'm not entirely sure why. We've got Low Bash. Robocop 3. Shuttle. SimCity Classic. Space Hulk. Strike Fleet. Supremacy. Classic Syndicate. It's in really nice condition, this one actually. Again, then Christmas stickers on the front. Probably just leave them on there. Tactical Manager. Got this off Paul, Mr. Bads, a few months ago. Appreciate that, matey. The Immortal, which again probably should have been under I rather than T. So I haven't got these spot on, but what I'll do, I think I'll put them in the description below, the list of them. Wing Commander. Not many left now. Plan Manager 2. See, they're the four games with the I say the different spines. Plan Manager 2, Tactical Manager, Football Glory, and Fantasy Manager. So yeah, all football games. Strange. We've got Worms, which looks like a full price release, but we've got our little Hit Squad logo right in the bottom left hand corner, and on the back as well. Had no idea that got a Hit Squad release. So yeah, that's it for the big boxes. Then we've got the really big boxes, which is they're the same height but wider. First up being Simant. I'll take one of these off just for a size comparison. Let's say same height, about an inch wider, and there's only 2 of them. There's only 2 in this side box. One of them being Simant, and the other being Sim Earth. So there you go. Missing big box ones. WizKid, the same guy that's sorted me out Blue Angel. I know he's got WizKid as well, so there's 2 missing from that. And also, as I was saying a bit earlier, European Champions got a Hit Squad release. I'm pretty sure it's in a box this size. So I've got the disc and the manual, not on show, not to hand, but yeah, it definitely exists. And then the 3 medium-sized boxes. Yeah, you've got 3 definite medium-sized boxes, which is 4 inches, again Blue Angels, and Lethal Weapon. And then there's a curiosity in the brochure, in the Hit Squad brochure. Again, I imagine, I mean, it might have come in a medium-sized box if it exists at all, because there's nothing on Hall of Light, and I've never seen it. And it shows in here, Cool World. Don't know if that's focusing, but Cool World. And it says in here that it would have got a release in January, along with WizKid and Lethal Weapon. So, I mean, WizKid and Lethal Weapon are definitely harder to get hold of, even though I've definitely seen Lethal Weapon out there. I think I've even owned one before and moved it on. But yeah, Cool World, never seen. Again, if you've seen it, let me know in the comments. If you've seen any that I've missed out, let me know. As I say, I'm pretty sure I'm most of the way there. Again, 2 curiosities being Super Wonder Boy and Cool World now. But other than that, I think that's as definitive as it can be that I know of. But as I say, put it down in the comments if you know of any others. And this is Hit Squads only, none of the soft price releases from over in Europe. So there you go. Let us know what you think. Until next time, YouTube, I'll see you soon.